We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Colorado, center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Chopped foul wide of first. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Daniel Murphy.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground to third. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, center fielder Billy Burns.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He'll try it again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Batting third,
settling in now, Corey Belanger, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. Ball 2 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Batting fourth,
here's Neil Walker. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding forward now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now is Anthony Rendon. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Comes set and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Batting 8.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Gary.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
6. Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. On the ground here for Reynolds over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Carlos Beltran. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hit down the line at first. Reynolds is there, and not in time as the run scores. Now in the box, Logan Morrison. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gurriel going back on it to the track, to the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Danny Santana.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Rendon is there for it, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Lifted the other way out to left center. Belanger on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Belanger ranging forward, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cabrera's there. And that's the third out. Stepping up now, Corey Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Corey Bellinger.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gurriel ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Walker.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the run. And foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must. When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 15.
Digging in, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that's in there for strike one.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming. I like the high fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And that misses for ball one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman,
now batting,
12.
Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Morrison is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So striding in, Anthony Rendon. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Rendon
trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Murphy is on his way home. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Center fielder number 14.
Standing in, Billy Burns. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses inside. 1-0. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter. 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
And that's in there. 2-1. Now a flare out to left center. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Danny Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece to the right side, but it's foul. Strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
David Dahl.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. He comes in 0 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Darren O'Day.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 56. Darren.
From the stretch. Mark Reynolds is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Andre Ethier will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded.
Andre Ethier.
Wade Miley answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a base. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swinging a looper to left. Belanger moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Belanger. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Belanger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in now, Neil Walker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Belanger rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now for Walker, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number
Here's
15,
Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 now to Beltran. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Changeup too low. He walked him. Stepping in, Pablo Sandoval. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score, the runner from second, and the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-3 ball game, and he's in there with a 2-run triple. Chad Bettis is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is ready for another chance. Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
For Colorado.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Santana towards second. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Peter Moylan.
Number 67, Peter Moylan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Late that time for a strike. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Seared down the first baseline. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. Giancarlo Stanton now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that misses ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Reynolds. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Belanger racing back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Andre Ethier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Coming to the plate again, Anthony Rendon, as he'll bat for the second time. Michael Gibbons takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the end.
Number 60, Michael.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. 2 out with the man at first. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as decided. Ready once again, Danny Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Danny Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Flipped out the other way toward short. And 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Belanger. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Ethier. 2 gone. Here's Neil Walker. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Walker.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Ethier's there. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Belanger is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 11.
Standing in, Ender Inciarte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Pulled toward right center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Here's Carlos Beltran. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ground ball right side. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. At the plate, Logan Morrison. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. lifted in the air to straightaway left. Belanger is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He homered earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Rendon is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Burns. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Popped up. Calling for it. Rendon. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 once more. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it in. Ready now, Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cabrera is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. At the plate is Andre Ethier. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Back to first, and they're able to double up Ethier. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Corey Belanger. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Mike Dunn comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Chris Young is up off the bench to lead it off.
Chris Young.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Young. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will make its way down to the 333 sign. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Stepping into the
Second
box,
baseman.
Neil Walker.
Neil
He's doubled
Walker.
and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that's a fair ball. Throw will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Catcher.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the Orioles are going to walk off winners. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Hey.